Hey all, this is an Aussie is back with some more green spots returns. Yes, I know that I named it wrong the first time, but I'm going to show you the progress here because I'm currently working on the union here. I'm definitely 100% certain this will be we will be able to do the union thing before the thing, basically, and stuff that right. So we technically don't need to have two union files here, but we don't need to really. And stuff like that. One of them, of course, you could make into the cargo ship, basically like the union here area, like the first one here. I could change or whatever into like the second one. Basically, I would need to save the second file into the first file, and then or whatever. And this file here, I need to save here. But then this file, I could be like the cargo ship grind. Stuff that, and this grind here, the union here, is going to become a different thing. So we're going to be starting a run. So we want to have a 3 times speed on. We want to turn off encounters. And also have that active. We basically want to be using all the boosters, and we just want to rush. So we're going to be rushing to the grand spot. Because see, that's the whole point, right? That you're supposed to only get a few things before the grind spot, because the goal is not to like grind anywhere else, basically. Stuff that's always supposed to be the point, and stuff that. And I know that yes, I did do some grinding that was not in union and stuff that, but the reason why I allow that, of course, is because sometimes you need some limit break progress, and stuff that's yeah. But this one is going to be the Temple of Ancient grind, which basically you do the grind after you get after you fight the red dragon. So you have the dragon armlet and you have the helmet, and then basically right before the demon wall, that's when you do the grind, and you grind specifically the dragons, and you have access to our shop. You have access to a shop, so you can buy items and stuff like that. And then basically those are the enemies that you grind. And those enemies give you pretty decent XP as well. And the cool thing is, of course, is that yes, you will be grinding areas, specifically there in the Temple of Ancients. It's going to be interesting to see how things go. And stuff like that, because I wanted to show you, like what goes into. I forgot if the earlier videos, if I showed you how I got to the grind spot and stuff like that, if I ever did a video on that, stuff like that. So yeah, the goal is, of course, to rush to Temple of Ancients as quickly as possible. This is entirely possible to do, of course, obviously. Come on, newcomer, follow me, wait. No. Fast and 4. Potion. Brave. Break them. L. Hello. Hello, no, he's not called Sam. What the heck is he called? Is he called Sam? Nah, damn it, it's something on S. Lawrence Fishburne's character in Hannibal. Yak is what it's called. Hello, Jack. I forgot what his last name was. Because the characters I'm gonna use in Temporary Instant are the one that is gonna have like the grind name. Your first time in reactor? No, I worked, you know. Hell yeah, yeah, Q, hell yeah. Code deciphered. Down, let me get the thing. Where's that button, yo? Yeah! Ho ho ho! Ho ho ho! Haha, yeah, chocolate. Boop beep 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 boop. Let's go ahead, yeah, God Scorpion time, hell yeah. Watch out, this isn't just reactor time. Alarm and stuff. Number braver, big shot. Big shot. Braver, big shot. Come on, let's get out of here. Yeah, I know the timing goes way faster here when you have a triple time zone or 3 times speed on. One. Oh. Do biddy biddy rip 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 rip. Nice. Easy. Yes, he loves falling down. And that was the very first reactor. It is crazy that they were able to go for the first reactor first. Because the first reactor is technically not in Sector 1, it's technically in Sector 8. Because the exit is in Sector 8. Okay. And there's of course where the stairs are that you later on receive a good thing in. Right, and fight them. Yeah. You go crosshair again. So those are 2. So 2 and then 3. So 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 kills. And then the final 5, 6, 7, 8. So yeah, so you get 8 kills from this. So that was actually pretty decent, you know, since Code needs a lot of kills. I mean, at least a bit of extra money as well here. Of Captain Trapper. So yeah, progress so far is very good. Because yeah, the goal is just to go get through, like, go to Temple of Ensign as quickly as possible. We're moving up follow. And I wonder if yes, is supposed to be after like the train robber and all stuff that, you know. Taking, if you talk with the different Avalanche members and you say certain thing with them, then that actually makes Barrett gain more positive points and stuff like that, you know. But here's the thing, right? Like, really, what was Avalanche? Because here's the thing, right? Let's say they would have taken out all the reactors, then they would have eventually they would have eventually taken out the electricity of the city, and I mean the people would just suffer so much, you know. Yeah, this music doesn't play very, very often at all. It's kind of like a mysterious music a bit, you know. And a bit of a sad music also at the same time. So it takes you from the plate section, technically, because the reactors are always above on the plate, while, of course, this is down in the slum area, basically what is under the plate, where like the more poor people live. Actually, go here first. Sell 7 potions, 2 Phoenix Downs, 1 Ether, and 3 Iron Bangles. It is the number 1 Marco reactor that you took out. not this time, because that gives you positive points with one of them. That gives you positive points with Tifa, I think. No, but this is honest. This gives you positive points with Paris, I think. I don't know if they can give you multiple positive points there. Thank you, Tempero. I don't feel like it. Yeah, you're doing some shit, Tifa. Yo, you sound pretty so blah 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 blah. Sorry, I think it's the one that gives you positive points for Tifa, though. Or maybe both of these options give you positive points, but one gives you less. Like, what the hell did you put in Claude's hair back when he was young? Like, it's absolutely massive hair. It's like, yeah, like his parents spent so much money on the hair gel. And I think Prompto was meant to be like a Claude reference a bit, and stuff that, but I mean, 15 could have ended up being so good, like, if they would have chosen another graphical engine instead. But I believe that graphical engine is technically very similar to the one that was used in the Final Fantasy VII remake. Except they tried with 15, I believe they tried to make their own engine, but it is based on the Unreal Engine. However, the Unreal Engine is what is used in Final Fantasy VII Remake, but they tried to customize the Unreal Engine they used, I think, for 15, because 15 was supposed to meant to be the whole cross-versus game, right? Because there was a game that basically had like one of the characters from 15, but it also had characters from other games, I think. I think this gives you positive points for bad attacks, even though, you would think that, oh, this would be bad, Material, can I explain it? Because otherwise you don't get positive points with Jack. Look at this material. Because he's basically explaining it for bad to be like, I can put on the menus. Yeah, Barrett is to play. Tutorial. I thought there was a way to skip the tutorial or to exit out of it. Of course, that is something you can do actually in Final Fantasy VIII. I'll take a look at my weapon here. And Claude is literally showing me so like, hey, look at my weapon here. Because here's the thing, right? This thing with them being in the menu is not what Claude is actually showing that, like, he's like, okay, like, look at my sword here and stuff like that, right? This is used for the tutorial for the player. But what Claude is actually talking about with Barrett is, supposed to be the whole, oh, I show you my weapon, and stuff like that, and this is where you stick the materia in, and this is what it does, right, when you equip this materia in this slot and stuff like that. That's what he's actually explaining to Barrett, He's not being like, oh yeah, the materia is actually possible because of Mako, because if Mako didn't exist, materia wouldn't be possible, because materia is condensed Mako, for my understanding. So technically you would get Mako, you could get Mako poisoning from using too much materia or something maybe, Also, it's interesting, right? Because he's called Claude, of course, obviously, and then Seventh Heaven is also a reference to the things, Okay, Jack, I'm Bangle, I'm Bangle. Restore Claude. Good, and then we resort that. If we don't get five materia yet, we'll make that. Sell the triple bounce bangle upstairs. Here, get all materia. Get this ether, and Jack, you can have the all materia for now. So the ether, now we have 3,500. Oh. Let's go. This normally where you would do the skip kinda. Just like you go here, where you do this. Where you basically design, do this. There's a certain angle that you do it in, and then there's a certain movement you do. It's basically like 1, 2, and then it's basically like you do like, I don't know if it's possible anymore, but it's like that you run, you walk a certain amount of steps, and then you like run inside like that, basically. Like it is a very, very specific height and a very specific angle you do. And I think that you always hold the button in, maybe, I don't know, I don't remember. It's like, because yeah. Because I do remember being able to do it at one point, and stuff like that, so yeah, Did you say something? If you punched him. You straight up bust a Coleman. You haven't forgotten about us, have you, Carl? No, hell no. Head. Beep boop, beep boop. Yes, he fucked up. Yes, he fucked up. Beep boop, beep boop. Hell yeah. Watch for the pudding hole. Dropping you, my ass. He farted too loud. Shit, he farted too loud. Talk to him, haha, Phoenix down. You was running for this guy, who the hell do you want this? Yeah, I won't even show you how ocean hell, yeah. And then you wait. Wait for him to get as close as possible before you press away this screen. So he steals money from you. I forgot how much it is that he steals. Talk to him. Är han så här där fisk? Yeah, you can talk to Biggs there. Biggs is the guy in the happy pause obviously. Ether. Then just go up here. And you can talk to Wedge there again, though I think that talking to most of the members always gives you positive points per parrot. Right, then you take the potion there and then talk to her. Oh. And it's very important that we get chosen by Don Corneo, by the way. Building hell, yo. Switch on. Okay, nice. So let's say General soldiers, presidents in Rome. Bit-a-ba-do, big shot, full slash. Titan bangle. Yeah, Beast Song I think is the one that gives you positive points with Barret actually. One of them gives you positive points with Tifa, I think the other one gives you positive points with Barret. Mine is special. Ancient. Yeah, because it's Temple of Ancients. Yeah. Draw some Mega Wise in you. You go to Titan Bangle instead. We're just gonna have to do that because we're gonna have to fight the boss, obviously. I don't have health. Oh, I do have some healing items. Okay. Right, she gets fully healed there. Okay, good. Den är absolut giant compared to the You do this. Leave it. Give the 5 gil. And then what is this? Ether and cover. You go in here. Ocean, Phoenix Star, Ether. Can we take a break? Over here, history. Another Tifa. Barbecue plate coming up. Now this still here you are. Sexy color. Badum 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 ba ba badum 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 badum. Han vet sig bra med nackel. 1, 2, 3, 4. Do 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 do. Are you going on a cute? Alice, by the way, sells her holes. She sells her holes. She does it to survive. She sells her holes. No, 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 no. No, 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 no. Sleeper, by the one, 200 gil. Ja, se her. I'm going here, I'm going here. Doot, doot, doot. We're visiting some fun places when designing this. What's up? This could be dangerous. So many dicks right in clothes, but no. Everyone gets naked. No. I mean, technically they're wearing whatever they're wearing, you know. Daddy's so lonely, yeah, that's the bikini briefs, hell yeah. Woo! Woo! We about smoke some fools. Hey, I haven't failed one yet, actually. Oh man, I should have done one less. So gotten there. Because getting the one that is like basically getting that one is the hardest one to get. Right now going here. Was the guard stick, Titan bangle and bangle. And that should be everything, yeah. Long wig, silk dress, down tiara, 6 clones, and bikini briefs, yeah. Something. And no peeking. Dude. Do build it. Do. I kinda wish though that if they make an ultimate version of this game at some point, you know. Yes, his name is Jack. Yeah, because that gives you positive points with Barrett, of course. We talked to first here Maris a lot, by the way. It's up to her because we got negative points with her and stuff like that. Should be tsunami healing wind. I'm doing that so she can get her other limit break quickly. Bum ba dum bum ba dum ba dum bum ba dum ba dum. She's the fastest, right? Well, not actually. Jag får inte ta det här snart. Yeah, potion. Hi, potion. More like goodbye, potion. Okay. Really good so far, less than an hour. And potion, and this is Echo Skin, right? I think. Oh, this is it. Okay, good. They're not going to go for the stealable stuff here. Search one. Gunfire! Up your Biden. Domo domo paros, and she domo paros, and she domo paros. Domo paros, domo paros, she domo paros. Is that so? Let's sing along, let's hurry on. Mission accomplished, tell you now you fight now. Big shots. Big song, big shot. Some salt game. I'm trying to do this bomb. Haha, not an overtime bomb. Ha 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 ha. They couldn't see it was her, like it is a weird like I can see it. But it's like I'm gonna shoot it down and then it's just they don't recognize her using it with some weird or whatever, right? And it's just like okay. Shit, no. Oh shit, odds, what we're gonna do, odds? What we're gonna do, odds? Odds. Ho. Salong i Bowser, gay Bowser, salong i Bowser is what it says, salong Bowser. Then they do that to get rid of Avalanche. Killing a lot of people, and everyone gets crushed. I mean, it did not destroy the reactor, right? But how do they gain access to the reactors then, 7 and 8, right? If they took out the plate. But how do you get into reactor 7 and 8 then? Pretend Sinner is not particularly smart. You're drunk. And he thinks, of course, that Marlene is dead, right? That's why he gets super mad, you know. Yeah, sure, it's that other people too, also. Yeah. But of course, Marlene survived because Varys. Anyway, that's gonna do it for this time, because I'm already uploading some clips today and stuff like that, but I might upload this also today and stuff like that. We're just gonna go and get to the save, you know, and stuff like that, you know, and then I'm gonna be saving, you know. I'm just gonna be saving at the Ares house, you know, and stuff like that, so yeah, you know. But if you enjoy this, you know, let me know in the comments, you know, stuff like that, you know, because I am gonna be, you know, continue on this, get all the way to the Entrance and stuff like that, but I'll see you all next time.